Morning, it's Vanessa from To the Brim, and I almost grabbed the wrong mug. Squeeze a day. It's pumpkin spice today. Pumpkin. Okay, I didn't want to do a whole blind scent review for these oils, but I probably should have. I didn't write the scent notes down for these, and I've already smelled them all, so I'm just going to show you what they are. Wood and Earth from the Flaming Candle. And this one smells like campfire. It almost has a little bit of a turpentine smell, but I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to make wax melts out of that so that I don't waste a bunch of my wax. Just seeing what that's like. Pumpkin peanut brittle. I got this because my dad used to make peanut brittle at the holidays. And it does smell like peanut brittle. I'm hoping that it works. I think I'm going to do a 4-ounce tin and some wax melts in this too for myself to see if the throw is good. Summer Scoop, this was a sample when I bought my huge thing of wax. It's weird because initial sniff, it's got like a weird tang to it. But then once it's up your nose, it smells like these Lifesaver lollipops that they used to have in like the 80s where it was like this big and it was like a fruit and like a cream. So it was like strawberry and cream, orange and cream. And I loved the strawberry and cream one, and it kind of tasted like this, and it was on a stick, and I'm salivating. I got Cappuccino Brulee because I'm trying to find a cappuccini scent. And I do like this. It's deeper than any of the other coffee scents that I've tried, which are very like, have a weird thing to them. I enjoy it, and I'm going to try that out too. Hopefully I'll have day to pour. I'll have time to pour some of those today, hopefully. And then jelly bean, this was just a sample. One of my girlfriends loves jelly beans, and I thought I'd make her a jelly bean candle. Just a one-off. Like, she loves jelly beans. It smells like something else that I've had that's a fruity kind of a thing. It's fine. I mean, it smells really good, but I wouldn't say that it necessarily is like the air of like a bag of jelly beans. Never mind, I gotta get my head out of here. And black coconut, I don't like it. I don't really like artificial coconut, and this just has that weird, it's almost, and I love Candle Cocoon, but Surf's Up kind of has that same like weird fake tang to it that this does. They smell similar. This smells similar to Surf's Up. So those are the oils that I'm going to do today. And then Inky Impressions, High Inky Impressions, had a great idea that I go through and show you some of the things that came out of the kiln every week or every 2 weeks or whenever I unload my kiln, which is every week. And because people do sometimes reach out and they're like, I really want that mug. I've had people do that through my YouTube videos and through Instagram, and I don't have anything on Etsy right now. So this is kind of the way that you're going to see what I have. And if you want something, just let me know. One mug that is a little bit smaller, that is $25, but all the other ones are $30. So I'll tell you what, and then you would just have to pay for shipping, but obviously no pressure. But I've had people reach out and ask about that. So that's why I'm telling you, no pressure, obviously. Squeeze it in. So the first one, I made a mug in July that my girlfriend bought, and I did not write down what I did. And I'm so disappointed because I loved how it came out. And so I've been trying to recreate that kind of an idea. This is more fall colors than the other one that I've done, and I may or may not re-glaze this one and refire it because I don't love it. Basically what I was going for is I think I would need another layer of each of these glazes so that there's more drips. So this is a bellied mandala mug, and I did that in kind of like Blue Midnight and a couple other blues and tans, and made it kind of drippy. It's kind of cool, and I love the shape of this one. And then this one, I need to get better at carving because when I carve mugs, like sometimes they end up looking crooked, but it's like, I didn't, okay. So then there's this one. The glaze on this one is like a tropical kind of a glaze, and on the inside, you're not going to be able to see it, but there are some parts where it's almost iridescent when the light hits it in there, but I made it drippy. So there's that one. This one. This is made off of the idea that my mother-in-law's friend got a mug from my mother-in-law, and it had Vermont with a heart in it. And so I loved the idea. So I've been doing that. And so the drippy glaze runs around the cutout. Here comes my dog. And I love how that came out. It's really cool. Come here, Mom. Come on, Mom. So here's another attempt at I like this one a little bit better. So I like that. It's very cool. One is a little bit smaller. This is the $25 one. It's like a hot cocoa mug kind of. The handle's really comfortable on this one, but it looks like tie-dye kind of. Really like that. I was trying to do like a tall, skinny kind of a mug. This is an order for a girl in one of the towns that I go to. She liked a black mug that I had, but wanted it with these colors. It is sangria and chun plum, and that's what it does. And then some flux. There's that one. It's really cool. There were other ones, but they weren't like over the moon. This was the one when I opened my kiln, I went, oh! The lighting is gonna screw it up, but this one is amazing. So it's like a gradient kind of. I'm definitely going to do more like this right here. So there's that. I wanted to also tell you more about, I didn't touch on my Saturday market yesterday when I was doing my market recap. Squeeze a day. My Saturday market is like a street fair. There are 60 vendors. There's usually music. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. It is my favorite market. Even on the weeks where, there was one week where I didn't do great, but it was still fun because it's such a great feeling to be a part of that. And all of the people that are around me are really great. I have, Rose Valley Farm is next to me, and they have jellies and mustard and pickles and syrups and this roasted onion sauce that's amazing. And they're always changing up their stuff. Next to me, I have Diane, who sells salsa. We're huge fans of the salsa. Across from me, I have Janice. Hi, Janice. And she sells bread and apple butter and these great dips for things. We went through a whole thing of her, well, my husband did, went through a whole thing of her pesto dip last weekend with a baguette. And she had soup last week. They have to-go salads. They just have, my husband had a veal sandwich from her a couple of weeks ago. And so she's always changing stuff up. There's an orchard that has turnovers and pies, and there's a farm that has donuts and maple syrup, and it's just like, oh my God. And then Anne, who is behind me, has bath bombs and essential oil roll-ons and dishcloths and bug spray, and it's just a really cool market. There are so many vendors that are passionate about what they do and have amazing things. I think that if you are trying to start a small business and you're nervous about doing a vendor event, just go to the farmer's market. Just go and walk around. And something that I didn't do beforehand, I would go to the Saturday market with my son every single week. We'd walk through before I was a vendor. But what I didn't do was go to the markets that the other markets to see like how many vendors are there, how many people are shopping. Like I didn't really do any market research, which I feel like is really like, oh, market research. But it's part of having a business, right? So you kind of have to know what you're going into. So I wouldn't have done the Wednesday and Thursday markets if I had known ahead of time how many vendors were going to be there, the traffic level. And like I said, I love all of my fellow vendors and I love the camaraderie. But during times when I am behind on making things, it is not a wise use of my time. And the Friday market has potential. It really does. And it's in an amazing place. It's right on the main drag of people that are driving through the state. And I really just need to figure out how I feel about it. Anyway. Today, what my plan is, I have 8-ounce bodies. I have 8-ounce bottles with my room spray. And I've been looking at other people who have the room sprays, and normally it's in a 4-ounce bottle instead of an 8-ounce bottle. And I did get black 4-ounce bottles that go with the aesthetic of my tins for my candles. So I might transfer the room sprays over into the new bottles today and label those if I have time, but I need to research for my podcast today. So this is going to be like an office day. I have to pour a couple of wax melts and those testers for the candles, like the new oils that I want to just test out, and label some candles. But this is going to be, I've been busting my ass, so I do have to do some tie-dyed sweatshirts today. I did 3 pairs of overalls and 2 pairs of leggings yesterday, and I'm just going to do some sweatshirts today, and I'll be back later. Hi guys. Whoops. Smash. It's Vanessa from To The Brim, and my hair looks like shit today. I tried putting some water on it, but I need a cut. Here's one rant. Well, I did get a lot done yesterday, but my office looks like trash. But anyways, so my hair was like, went to get it cut like 6 weeks ago. Had a picture of what I wanted because I have curly hair. But when it gets long, like this top part here, oh, what's that? What's that? Is that my little sparkles? Okay, see this curl? So my bangs are curly. Everybody has always been like, oh, that's a cowlick. And then after I got it cut this time, I put like some curl cream in it. And I was like, it's not a cowlick. I have curls. Oh my God. In my bangs, which I never knew. And so when it gets long on top, it like just hangs. But when it's layered, it's curly. So anyways, the lady cut my hair. And I really like the way the back looks. Like the back is cute. The top was like down to here, like a bowl cut. And I'm like, I don't blow dry my hair. I have curly hair, so I don't use a hair dryer. Like I don't have time to use a diffuser, which you have to use when you have curly hair. And I just put curl cream in it, do one of these. Like, come on. Low maintenance over here, right? Does it look like I try? No. Oh wait, look at my man brows. And my 5 head. I mean, this is just, I mean, come on. Jealous? Somebody who does a podcast was like, I don't know. I love being in my pajamas and and I don't understand when people like videotape their podcast and do all this stuff to get ready. Do you know what I did to get ready? I got out of bed and I made a cup of coffee. First of all, most people just listen to YouTube videos anyways. And second of all, if you're here for the eye candy, guess you're on a diet. So anyways, so I went to get my hair cut and like, I'm going to end up breaking those mugs. Anyways, I went to get a haircut, $50, right? And she did what I asked her to do in a sense, but wasn't like, you'll need to use product. if you have your hair like this. And so I said, I don't use a dryer. I don't use stuff in my hair besides like curl cream. And I'm like wash and go. Like I'm like a tomboy. Clearly, I mean, I need to cut my bangs. But anyways, she put stuff in it and then dried it and like straightened it out and then curled it and then put like 2 more things in it. I have curls. Like, that's not the issue. Why are you taking my curls out and then putting other curls in? A. B, I said I don't put stuff in my hair. And then it was downpouring. So I'm dry. So I had to go to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store. Meantime, like, my helmet of hairspray is getting rained on. And then I come home and wash my hair and see what it looks like. And I look like a drowned rat. Like, don't do my hair the way I do my hair so I can see how you're, like, obviously I need to, like, the curls are starting to, but anyways, I can just cut those off. But anyways, so I'm going to do one of these where I, like, don't come for me. I'm just going to do one of these, like, because I need a haircut, but I'm not going back there. I paid $50 for her to act off-put by me. I get it. People either love me or hate me. I don't care. But, like, if somebody's going to cut your hair, it's nice if they get you, right? Boy, do I look like shit today. That made it worse. Whatever. And I need to either dye my roots or let it grow out. I don't know what to do. But anyways, you're like, get the fucking point. Spit it out! So, anyways, so I decided to go get my hair cut for the first time in like 2 years since I looked like Lloyd Christmas. I'll insert a picture here. So it took months and months and months for that to grow back. I ended up waiting 2 years before I got another haircut. And then I wasn't happy with it. I don't know what to do, guys. Like, do you guys have people that cut your hair, like, on a regular basis that know you and know what you want? Like, do what you want. You don't have to sit there wondering, like, do I have to wear a hat for the next week? Okay, I might have already said this. I did already say this, but I am going to do the shelves with the logs that are going to be like this. Hopefully birch, but logs like about like this. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 inches in diameter, different lengths. So I'll cut some at like 4 inches, use those as the legs for my shelf with a wide pine board that I screw to those. And then, you bitch. And then maybe some that are 6 inches, and then use that as a shelf. So I can have like a tiered shelf system for my mugs at the market. Just simple. I carry a lot of those wooden totes, wooden crates back and forth, and I use it to carry things, but I also use it as a display, and it's a pain in the ass. I'm over it. So anyways, today is my Wednesday market, which is like 1, 2, 3, like maybe 7 vendors. I usually don't make any money, and it's going to rain and thunder and possibly have a tornado. So I'm having a brain fart, guys. That's so stupid. I did pour the peanut brittle and the cappuccino brulee candles, so I'll burn those in a couple days and see if I like them. And this was really just nonsense. So essentially, from a business perspective, I feel like I'm doing okay this week. I'm ahead with pottery. I am happy with the room sprays that I rebottled and relabeled yesterday, and I fought with my printer for half the day. I'm going to try to do, you know how some people will have like their logo or like a sticker and then they just print them out and cut them on the Cricut. I'm going to try that. I've been fighting with my Cricut as well. So I would say that if I didn't have to fight with technology, my day would be a lot more productive. But my printer, I love it, and it's a piece of shit at the same time. Like, but I get it. Like, we talk to each other, we understand each other, so sometimes my printer just needs a good ass whooping. It happens, right? Take it out behind the barn, give it a good whipping. Anyways, so I just wanted to make sure that I ended the video that I started yesterday because I was really busy. I did not even research my podcast yet. So I'm glad that only like 8 people listen to it because I don't have time. Like, I can't wait until when I only have the one market a week and I can like really do good. And I would love to have guest hosts and stuff. My husband was going to do it with me, and then he's like, I don't really want to. So he doesn't really have the time. So I hope that everybody thinks that I'm entertaining on there, because I'll get more relaxed as time goes on, because I'm a hoot. I mean, I'm a hoot, you know, but whatever. This is such a waste of your time. Anyways, so that's it. I have to do like 7,000 things today. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Instagram at ToTheBrimBT, follow my podcast channel, which is on Instagram at True Crime Studio, not True Crime Studios, which is what I said last time because I'm an idiot. I promise that when I am able, we're going to have a really good time with that podcast. We're going to have fun. We're going to travel around. We're going to do good things, talking about murder. And, yeah, I mean, okay, bye.